it's Ali Cody. I am founder and CEO of Avocado Alley, where we focus on healing through food and through faith. I hope you are having a great day. Happy Friday. I'm having a great day. My clients are happy, so that makes me happy. Seeing them do well makes me happy. So I'm just kind of on a high. I'm just kind of giddy today. Excuse me. But what are we going to talk about today? So if you remember, we have gone through some different popular diets. We went over keto, we went over Whole30, and today we are going to go over, drumroll please, the Paleo Diet. Before we get into that, be sure you subscribe below and click that bell down there, because then every Friday you will be notified when a new episode drops in. So let me jump right to my PowerPoint presentation. Let's start it. All right, so Paleo Diet. This is a one-liner about the Paleo Diet from nutrition. Oh, I have to share. Oh my goodness. My goodness. What in the world? I jump on there, I pull it up. It doesn't matter because you can't see it. Let's do it right. Now you can see it. Okay, let's talk about the Paleo Diet. Here's a one-liner. This is from nutritiouslife.com, not my words, their words. It focuses, Paleo Diet, on mimicking how our pre-agricultural hunter-gatherer ancestors ate as closely as possible using foods available now, which makes it a little different. Followers say it will help minimize your risk of chronic illness based on the premise that those ancestors didn't suffer from the ones that we suffer from now, and that it will lead to weight loss. So it is about eating high quality meats and fish with a ton of veggies and no processed foods. And this, they say, will result in weight loss. Is it sustainable? Is it overall healthy? Okay, well, this is also from nutritiouslife.com. And they say, with all grains, beans, and dairy off the table, that paleo eaters often end up leaning way too heavily on the meat to feel satisfied. And that makes sense. If you're not having beans or grains, then you're going to want that meat to fill you up. Okay, so like I said, first we talked about keto, and then we talked about Whole30, and now paleo. Do you see a trend here? I mean, each of them focuses on avoiding added sugar and eating non-processed foods, which is great. However, they just are kind of a little different on a different path. You'll see as we go more into paleo. But honestly, I could do paleo, keto, and Whole30 all at the same time. Like I could do, it would not be difficult to do a paleo, keto, Whole30 diet. Whole thing, I could do it, no problem, because it's kind of the same thing. All right, so what is allowed on paleo? Meat from animals raised the way nature intended, grass-fed, pasture-raised chicken, wild-caught fish, and other seafood, fresh vegetables, fruits, eggs, nuts, seeds, healthy oils like avocado and olive oil, and small amounts of raw honey and maple syrup. So adding to that, okay, this is me. This is the problem. The problem is the world is much different than it was back in the caveman days. So it's filled with toxins. And even when we've got the grass-fed and pasture-raised chicken and all that, we still have more toxins in this world. And that's just, it is what it is. With or without all the Monsanto and all of that, we still have more toxins on the grass. And they infect the environment due to biomagnification. This is something I have not heard any nutritionist talk about, and it's so important. Biomagnification, look it up. Look it up on Wikipedia. The higher up the food chain you go, the more toxins are magnified. So if you eat the grass yourself, I don't suggest you eat grass, but you're going to benefit from the fiber and the good stuff in the grass. We'll talk about spinach and kale and things like that, dark leafy greens. You're going to benefit. And even though they have toxins, the superpower of the kale and the spinach is going to superpower your immune system. But then when you eat the cow that ate the good stuff, The toxins, so all the stuff from the environment, whether it's the Roundup stuff or whether it's just pollution in general, all of those toxins are magnified the higher you go up in the food chain. Magnification. Okay, so here's an illustration of it. Although I'm sure we're not going to eat a swan, right? We're not going to eat a swan. But I have a couple illustrations so you can grasp it. Toxins consumed by animals are magnified. The benefits of the grass-fed isn't magnified. The toxins from the environment are magnified. So the higher you go up on the food chain, the more the magnification of these toxins occur. So in the water, we've got different types of toxins in the water. This is focused on DDT. You can also have mercury levels be bad in the water. There's other toxins in the water, especially when you're talking about shellfish and things like that. But let's just look here at this example. So you can see the DDT. I don't even know what the measurement is here, but let's say the phytoplankton, it's like 800. And then when it gets into the insects, it's 11,600. And then when the fish eat that, then it's close to 35,000, and then the swan, it's 92,000. So it like quadruplates. I know that's not a word, but it magnifies. Biomagnification. Higher up on the food chain, toxins are magnified. Bioaccumulation increase is the concentration of a pollutant in an organism. The higher up you go, the more that is increased. That's biomagnification. Here's a little joke for you. So you got the big yellow. Oh yeah, I'm like opposite. No, is that right? I'm mirrored. Okay, I have to do it that way. The big yellow. And because the green one's the smallest one and it's going to magnify on each of those fish, he's like, oh man, I don't like the green ones. He's going to get more of the green one than any of the others because of biomagnification, the toxins at least. All right, here's another illustration. Again, higher up on the food chain, more concentrated pesticides. This is talking about pesticides. So you got the water, whether it's water or grass that they're eating, then the small fish and the large fish, and then the osprey come and eat the fish, and you can see, oh, this is the DDT, which is a pesticide. And so you can just see it magnifies more and more and more. So don't eat the osprey, okay? But the same goes with chickens and cows. So I'm not saying you can't eat them. I'm just saying you really want to look at what's best for you. And instead of focusing on weight loss, you want to focus on how to reduce your risk of chronic illness, how to get rid of inflammation, aches and pains, digestive issues, thyroid issues, all of that. It's all reversible. It's all reversible. I am not lying to you. It is the truth. Okay. And that's what I help my clients with. And that's why I'm so happy, because they're getting results. Okay, so whatever the toxin is, it gets biomagnified every time it's consumed directly or indirectly. I think you get it, right? If you don't get it by now, you're just not going to get it. What is not allowed on paleo? Processed foods, grains, legumes, vegetable seed oils, refined sugar, and dairy. Grains are so good for your digestive system. Fine, if you want to avoid gluten, fine, avoid gluten. Maybe you're the 1% that has celiac disease or gluten sensitive. That's fine. It's only 1%. It's more about how it's processed. So brown rice, quinoa, and there's lots of great gluten-free breads, but you gotta have grains. Our system is not meant to work without grains. Your digestive system will not work without the grains. But we need to figure out how much of it you need. That's why it's all about having a customized system. You need someone to work with you. If you're really serious about this, then you need someone who is going to work hand in hand with you, who's going to look at what you're eating, help you figure out your food sensitivities, and then help you find the right balance so you're getting all your vitamins and minerals, at least 90% from real food, and then we're looking at the nutrient balances. It's a process, it's a journey. So find someone who can take you there. I might know someone. Okay. Even if it's not me, find someone who's not pushing a diet plan, but is really tracking all your nutrients, all your vitamins, all your minerals, all your protein, all your fat, the good, the bad, the ugly, your cholesterol. Americans get way too much cholesterol. Healthy Americans that I talk to get way too much cholesterol, way too much saturated fat, and way too much trans fat. If you're eating healthy, you're probably still getting too much of that. Maybe not. but chances are. Legumes and some vegetable seed oils. The legumes, the grains, yeah, you need that. You need that. Oh, it's over. Okay. So I'm back. So I hope that you got a lot out of this. Everything that I say right here is backed up by, I'm not saying they back me up personally, but it is information that is consistent with what you will find at the Mayo Clinic, at the Harvard School of Medical Health, at the nutritionfacts.org. That's a great one. Dr. Michael Greger, and the Food and Drug Administration, as well as many, many others. So I'm just talking about sensible longevity eating. If you're interested in that, then look below in the description and check out the group. You can join my group if you're not already in there, and if you're interested in my program, just click that and we can talk and see if it's right for you. I am very selective about who I have in my program. Not to be mean or anything like that, because I just really want people who are positive and who have an open mind and are willing to commit to change. Is that you? Is that important to you? And I also look for people who are in a certain amount of pain, where they really are in a do or die situation. They really don't want things to get worse. They're still functioning. They're still working, but they're afraid of the day when they can't. And so that's the right person for me. If they're a nice person and they're willing to commit, then they can check out my program. And when we talk, I'll know if you're right for it. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for being here. I am going to talk next week about the dangers of healthy eating. It might be a little satire because I'm feeling kind of satire-ish. So we're going to talk about the dangers of healthy eating. You should stay tuned. Yeah, you want to make sure you're well aware of that. And I will see you next Friday. Okay. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Love you.